Hey, good morning, everyone. Yeah, my name is Adegboyega. And, I'll be speaking to you today just to encourage you. I'm so delighted to be here. And this was together for such a long. Um, Hey, I want to encourage our youth. Is anyone here below 15 years old? Any 18 years old here? Oh, you're the youngest. Right. This message is for 14 and above. The reason why I accepted to speak here is this is an area that I found comfort because of my use ratings and for Peter. And thank you so much for matching them young, and which is the Bible's privacy. We shall ask them. So I will be telling you a bit of the story, and I'll also be telling you the story that we all know. Remember the story of David in the Bible. And David was the youngest of all the siblings, which means he rightly fits in that big. And I believe this is for the years. So, it's this line. The power, the quote I want you to just take a look from this place. The power of youth is the common word for the entire world. The faces of the young people and the faces of the past, our present, and our future. No segment in the society can match the power, idealism, enthusiasm, and courage of young people. It is, I want to disconstruct your mind. Yes. We all see the youth and the index of the future. Today, I want to deconstruct your mind. You are the leader. The future is the tomorrow. It is today. So don't wait for the future. Start your race. He's not recorded. That's like it. Yeah, so I tell you to now, two key points I want to share. One is know of equip yourself. By equipping yourself, I mean you must know the common. You need to live in that power. Listen, you need to know your competency. You need to know the assets. This is beyond your education. Education opened the door for you on trust. Or remember, and you have more you can time. And we will be playing the first number 17 to 18, which is the story of David and Goliath. The downtime of David was when he was with the sheep, right? That is his own time. And this is the time that he turned around to build his strength, which is to their Goliath. So you need to know this skill. You need to read it. You must be a lifelong learner. Learn all the time. You're research. You're listening to me. And it takes your mind. This is very, very vital to you. Those, oh yeah, that's I don't need it. You need everything at this level. You don't know what's going to pay off eventually. You have to be flexible, be nimble. So this is my way. Be open to learning new things. Open your mind because you don't know what's going to strengthen you to survive the challenges of the future. You are not the future of tomorrow. You are leaders of today. So make sure live in that aura of a leader. What I mean by the aura is start to live in it as if more than this. That team, I want to lead this. You are the leader. You don't go tomorrow. But today, if you look at the whole world today, the people that are rich, that are comfortable, these are the people that choose their action any life and they follow through. So you have to develop, I can do it spirit. I can do it. When opportunity presents to you, you don't know, grab it, instinct, and say, yes, set a very scary goal. I want to go to the moon. I want to be the first black mayor of Winnipeg. I want to be the first black prime minister in Canada. Those are goals that people without you, but because you know what you carry. Like I told you in the story of David, when the war comes to the war, his brother doubted him. You are too small for this deal. Who are you to even come to the war front? But David said, no, I don't shoot me, but I am listening to something here. That is the seeking. You must hearing what is going, what the person that will defeat Goliath will get, or how Goliath has been tormenting his people, and he was so infuriated, like, what's this guy? His brother looked him as a small boy, like a youth. You don't deserve to be here. If you remember that story very well, the description of what Goliath was wearing alone was very, very scary. He was wearing, he was a tall man, he fought sword, the guard that was putting on, everything was so huge on him. But David was just that small. But he has a very big dream. Let your dream drive you. Education is one part. Your knowledge of life. I'm sure everybody here have one electronic or the other. You're on Twitter, you're on Facebook. Those are not things that the creators learn. They develop a solution-oriented mind. You can solve problems. You can do a new thing. Make sure that you carry that, you develop your talent in such a way that you open the vista that's beyond people's imagination. Only you know yourself. Your mom can tell you, oh, this is not for you. This is just this is for your age. But know what you carry. When I came to Canada, I'm an engineer. Well, I migrated from Canada to Nigeria. And I was already quite established in Nigeria, taking all and gas, just like my minutes. I can't change one of strategies to have official power where you get to certain level. So we live all that life. But the reality of the immigrant setting when I got here, there was nothing to do. And I went, it was so, if you are not strong in this environment, it actually devastates you when you arrive here. So I think of myself and I became a security guard. That is the valley time. And it's the story of it was this valley time. But how do you use your valley time? As a security guard, I had 12-hour shifts in the. But I remember my supervisor telling me that make sure you don't sleep. You can read. And I was ready. From that desk, I went back to school. In 2 years, I got all the certification again. I recertified. I even went to master's in Scotland, got my MBA. And I got a director job from security there. It's possible. This society, don't look at this as saying, oh, the door is closed to you. No. You have to know yourself. You have to set scary goal. You want to be here, and you work towards it. That valley time, if I was depressed, if I wasn't focused, I would have been security guard of 17 years. I'm not speaking low about the profession. We all did it. I mean, there's an entry to everything in life. That was my entry point. I worked a certain time, but I said, no, I don't belong here. And I walked my way back. If you don't remember anything, that is the story of David. When he was set apart, they left him as nobody. Just take care of the sheep. We, the big boys, are going to do the big things. But he changed his story. They got it. Accept failure. It's part of your growth. Failure is nothing bad. Don't break down. And I guarantee you, as long as you live, you will meet failure on every step of your way. Remember, even when things were so hard, our Lord Jesus Christ went. He cried for help. Remember, when the cross was too heavy, he asked for help. So failure is part of your life. You will see failure, but how do you manage that failure? Don't get somewhere. Oh, I am nobody. I have failed. I am not worthy. I am not. Oh. Every success is the preparation for another failure. Because when you are successful, you want to try something. It's not everything that turns out well. When you plant, like the story of the sower, the planting was for a very different areas, but not all germinated. So you cannot expect not to see failure in life. Like I usually say to young people, life is not broad straight. It's full of bumps, and you will make it, even in marriage, in everything that you do. Failure is part of life, but make sure, flip your failure and let it galvanize you to a bigger success. That's like it. So you continue to take risk. You have to be different. You know, if you do a common thing, you are just one of them. But if you do a different thing, you are separated aside. The book of that Bible passage that was the book of First Samuel 17, 1 to 15. If you have your electronic stuff, please, I would like you to go to the last verse. The last verse on 58. Opening its canvas. There was a question that came out from Saul. It says, whose son are you, young man? God asked him. Until you get to that point in life, people will wonder, whose son are you? Who is this guy? You know, when you talk about accent, you talk about things, or people say, oh, because of my accent. Yes, we all do have accent. But until you get to a point that people say, excuse me, you are the right man for this job. Accent, color, race will not matter when you distinguish yourself. Nobody will throw away gold, you know, until you get to that point. So you must take risk. And the risk is from now. Don't say, oh, I'm too young. No, I can't start that now. You have to challenge the status quo at all times because you are different. Remember, wherever your soul shall tread, I will possess it for you. So your strength is not only physical. When I was going to apply for the job of a director as a security guard, even my wife said, that job is reserved for their children. I know what that guy said. When I looked through the advert, I said, I'm qualified. I have all this. Of 23 candidates, I got the job. That is the story of David.
It should be fine.
When David presented even to Saul,
I see your own.
Saul was trying to guard him. Oh, you have to wear my armor. You need to use my sword.
Yeah, everything's
Even when they discover that
that.
he has the strength, they still want to add their own to it, which is not of God. But David distinguished himself. So no, I have my own identity. This is the way I want to find the answer. So you must take risk. The only people that are successful in life, the risk taker. If you just want to be among the crowd, choose to live in your comfort zone. But if you want to be among the excellent one, that course that everybody say, they don't pass there, that is where I want to go. Because you will be the only one to seek the job and get the job. When you do the common courses, when you do the common thing that others do, you are not different. So when you finish your degree or anything, so I don't get a job. Yeah, because what you have, 1,000 people have it, and they're looking for only a job. Why not go for the one that only 3 people or 4 people in the class? They get the job even while they're still studying. You have to be strategic, take risk. Look at the solution. Look for solution. Look for things and change the world. Start doing it now. So you have to solve problems. Internet, Google, Facebook, even during COVID, some people came together and developed a vaccine. You can imagine how rich those people would be by now. Look at what sanitizers produce. Look at, just imagine, I work in procurement for the government here. We were spending 16 million a day on face mask, $16 million a day. Just imagine how much money if you are the maker of that face mask at a critical time. Solve problem. Don't be like that. Solve problem. It may look so small. This Facebook, this Twitter, you can just hear the sound of their work. For that creativity, for that thing, the solution found. Apple solve many problems. Your wristwatch is not necessary. The weather is not necessary. Your stop time is not necessary anymore. Those are things that we used to buy differently. You send all of them out of market with one idea. Today, this phone can do anything. You can even scan. You can FaceTime. Before we need to call. Somebody need to take phone to our grandmothers on Sunday to listen to us from abroad. Now in the rurals, they have a phone. That is who you are. They didn't change the history of a whole generation who have been in bondage for so many years. They are terrified. The Bible said, Goliath come to terrify them. No, every time you come with pride to terrify, that youth in the wilderness solve the problem for a whole race. That is who you are. Believe in yourself. When people say you are arrogant, they know that you are doing the right thing. I'm saying it in a good way. So Olekon is a very arrogant, but because he knows his volume. Yes. When they say, that guy, he's so arrogant. No, they cannot contain you because you know what you carry and you display it. It's not arrogance. It's self-pride. You know it. Be very confident in yourself. Be courageous. When I walk in there for the interview, the guy said, your resume has been idle for 2 years. I said, yes. I was studying. I'm a new immigrant. And during that period, here's what I have done.
I am dissatisfied. When you got this in Canada in 2 years, yes, I did it in 9 months. Really, that got him interested. Wow. Say no. We want people like you. I know I got the job. I announced to my wife right after I will get this job. Because you can see that you hit the right chord. You can see that he was already interested in you. So be good, be yourself, good accountability partner, quality network of friends. You need somebody in your life that understand your dreams, that understand your capacity, that understand where you want to be. You need to engage somebody. It could be a friend, it could be an uncle. It may not even be in the same profession with you, but somebody you can check back with, or somebody that you believe will tell you the truth. Because we are valuable too, we are human. Build yourself among you. Have good network of friends. Friends that could volunteer, engage people, and be stubborn. When you believe that your inner mind is telling you you're on the right path, don't let anyone define your journey for you. Lean on your inner strength. This inner strength we talk about comes from the Word of God, from your faith, deep-rooted faith, and from your spirit, man, that know I've become on the right track. Your friend may not say it. Your mom and dad may not say it. So from this thing that you spend all this time 1 year every day doing, won't you go to sleep? Say, Mom, stop it here. Because the day you hit the right recognition, that story becomes your mom's song. Hey, I remember when Ruke would spend a time in her room 2, 3 a.m. It is you that knows what you carry. Next slide, please. Now, second tip is position yourself. If you dream you are big, dream is good, but you have to wake up. Dream don't come true when you are sleeping. You have to wake up to your dream. Say, yes, I have a vision. That tallest building downtown. I sit there as the CEO of the company. How did you get there? Pursue your dream. And every dream that I'm going to be the first person to create a fossil fuel car in Canada. How do I get there? Don't just sleep on that dream. Dream dies. Remember, in the Bible, so many people who are given talents. Talents. Remember the story of Joseph. His talents, even in places that he was not even an indigent, he became a prime minister because of his talents. He knows what he carries. So when you get out there, don't forget me. And when the time comes when they came for him, he solved the problem. God rewarded for that. Any ideas that come to you, either in a group like this, either among your friends, don't say, nah, it won't work. We are weak as people in giving up stuff. David told his brother, even when they ran him down, see, I know you are too ambitious. This is not for the boys. This is for men. He said, do you remember that when I was in that wilderness, I tackled lions there? His experience is different from his brother. They never. But he's saying, I'm small, but I have done bigger things. This guy is not more dangerous than the lion that I'm dealing with. He refused. He followed the idea that no, this uncircumcised Philistine, you will go down. And Goliath, do not condemn any ideas. Do not. Next state. Remember in the previous slide, I said failure It's part of life. Failure will be a lesson. Make sure you try all the ideas. You don't know which one that will work out. Information is power. Thank God for your a section like this. And you will see more churches. Make sure teach information all the time. You may have an issue that can be solved in the next building here. And you've been driving here for 20 years. You don't know that the problem is just destiny because you don't ask. Don't see it's not only Google that will solve problem. Sometimes it's people. I'll tell you circumstances. Somebody just you were meeting or having something outside of the country, somewhere in the US, and they were talking about somebody to see, and the person just mentioned mine. Because they seek information, right? They got solution to it. Don't fail to seek information. Information is everything. When you are driving and you are on GPS, you say, turn right, 200, turn this. If you don't have information, if you are driving even here, if you've never been here before, you will just be driving around in bed. Until you get that direction, seek information and all that. Get a role model, get a mentor. I spoke to that in the previous slide. Dreams come true when you work at it. Hard work is a virtue for youth. Honestly, I hope I'm speaking to the right youth. I'm surprised that the table is not filled. You must be up and doing. The more you grow in life, the more work, especially in this environment, the more work that you need to do. Position of higher authority, especially in this country, come with a big responsibility. I work with a staff strength of over 100, 3 managers, supervisors, and all, over 100, around 116 now. But they are unionized. By 4 o'clock, most of my staff are gone. Yes, because protect them. But I'm there sometimes till 8. Because at the end of the day, who is responsible? So, work hard. In our language in Nigeria, say, hard work doesn't kill anybody. You just have to work hard. You have to be tenacious. You have to be obedient and persistent in whatever thing you do. You have to believe it. You have to work at it. You have to be committed to it. And success. Do not settle for less. Don't say, no, this area is for these people. This area is for these people. No. The act is of the Lord, and the fullness thereof. It's not saying little. Fullness. The whole thing belongs to you. There's nothing that you cannot achieve. Obama was born by an African father and he became the president. So there's nothing, if you are committed, that you cannot do. Make a difference. Be exceptional. Pursue excellence. Look at the setting here. Look at the setting. Mediocrity will only breed nonsense. Look at the nice setting where we're sitting today. When I walk in here, this is the excellence. Don't join the bandwagon, even when you are walking. I've seen, unfortunately, some races, my race. They take excuses at work, I'm late, car is broken down today. It's common things, ethics. People have to see you, they have to see excellence in you. Distinguish yourself. Don't join them. Break time is 15 minutes, done, back to work. Lunchtime is 30 minutes, done. But when you extend break time, you still 5 minutes here. No, excellence. You have to be committed to excellence. Be a board. Let people know you. To the extent that we say, whose son is this? And you are different. I've had that encounter in many, many conferences like this, a very high level. Like I may only be the one with this color among them, and people will walk up to you and they want to sit with you because you carry something, you know. So distinguish yourself. Don't settle for less. Make difference, and you know, like I said, Joseph's story. I emphasize a little bit about Joseph. You know, Joseph got to the peak of his life because he was driving the vision and the talent that he had, and he ruled over Egypt. A very wicked leader recognized the dealings of God in Joseph. Nextly, we're getting there. Okay, so in continuation, for the youth here today, I work with government and I do business. I can tell you, you need to open a company for yourself. No matter how good you work, you will be rich, but you may not impact much life and make more money as when you work for yourself. Now, I'm speaking this from experience. You need to grow something. You know, you don't want to just work and retire. When you retire, you carry knowledge, but you have not impacted a lot of life. If you grow your company at this stage, in 5 years or 10 years' time, you will say, yes, I am Bill Gates at 40, I want to remember. And it's still making it, and it's still impacting life. I don't want to talk about the negative side of that, but it's still impacting life. Open a company. You may look at it like, oh, what do I need it for? If you know how to fix hair, if you know how to sew cloth, those are the skills I told you at the beginning. Beyond your academics, fix phone, fix something, create websites by the side, trade, but open a company. You know what that gives you? Ownership and responsibility. Write your name, Lekwande 20 CEO. You know, that gives you imagination of how CEO relate. And I can tell you, you will begin to live like a CEO. You will not wear such things anymore. Right? You will not do your that air. Come on, because you are now a CEO. Right? You want to appear like a CEO. People will know that something has changed. I don't care. Nowadays, you just change. Yes, because you're now a CEO. Know your thing by yourself. Develop a vision board. Even me, I have a vision board. I've not achieved anything. I'm still striving for something. Vision board should be a place where you can see it all day. You know what it is? A roadmap of what you want to achieve. Write it. Lincoln CEO 2021, 2023. This, I want to do it. To date, November, October, I want to achieve this. So you are not working as a blind person, you are working with a vision. So anytime you see that vision board out of your bathroom, or maybe your bathroom, that is when you have a lot of time. Oh, I'm delinquent on number 2. Okay, I have to get back and do that. So you have something guiding you. That's a vision board. It is very, very important. A visionless person is a useless person. But look at your school. You have a vision of becoming an engineer. That's why you went to school, and you are building your studies to get there. That is the vision that you have to build now for something bigger. Yes, I am an engineer, but I want to be the best engineer that will do this. And put your roadmap together. So, record your moments. Please, before you leave here today, take the picture of yourself in this gathering. Take the picture of yourself. Write things down. You know, our fathers used to have a diary. I believe many of you, because of this thing now, you don't have a diary. But when I read my father's diary when he passed away, what they want for you, what they sow into your life, how they get some money that they used to send us to school. By the way, I'm 55 now. You will weep and you will feel committed and like for how much they went to make sure you become somebody. Write your story down because that story, CNN is going to capture it in the future. Your picture will not be missing when you started if you document it yourself. Because you are going to write a book. You will be sought after. That is what the Bible says. They will sought after you. They sought after Joseph, even in the prison. You will be sought after. So start preparing yourself. Anytime you see yourself, even when you are thinking, or you just fall asleep, or you do something stupid, in the way of your vision board and roadmap, you stumble, record it. Because those are the things that one day you will stand here and share. That's your story. Are you getting it? Record every moment. Not only good, the good one, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because that is what will form you at the end of the day. Make sure you evaluate your plans. Celebrate your achievements, big or small. Does that successful thing? No, it's not. Record it, celebrate it. Now, I talk about this one because our race is becoming something else. And I know, may God give us the strength and spirit to be able to mentor. Thank God for things like this. You know, we're beginning to have a common identity as Black people. Even in America, we just came back from vacation 3 days ago. You will see Black and, people have this stereotype because of the kind of caliber they make. Our life is not the appearance of gangsters. Our appearance doesn't have to be dirty, unkempt. I'm not relating this to their brain. They are smart people. But wear your appearance on your sleeve. Dress the way you want to be addressed. Right? So when you appear, everybody wants to be Dada. Almost all Black guys now want to do this, want to do that. I think it's running out there. I am not condemning it, but the reality is that you are here to hear the truth, right? If they pick me up now, if police stop me and stop this young man, who do you think they will arrest at the end of it? The idea of any Black man with this appearance is that he has marijuana, gun, or anything in his body. And I'll tell you because I work closely with Winnipeg police. They have a perception. Remember, when you are minority, the majority will dictate your life. Simple. They are the majority, they don't see themselves like this. Okay, they have seen other Blacks. Why are you so different from them? So profiling started from there. You see Black people wearing pants and it will be torn. Half of the pants is on the floor. There's spot here for them to bring up the pants, but the pants will be here. Tell me. I don't want to go too much into that. You understand what I'm saying. Distinguish yourself. I will go walk to you. Hey, Sherman. Well, what do you say your name is again? Oh, I am Sherman. Oh, okay. Where are you from? From Nigeria. Oh, now these folks don't lie. You look so different. Right there. So that tells you send a different message. We have to present ourselves as people of class, people that know what they're doing. I don't want to be like LL J or wear gold ring in all my fingers. I'm not a musician. Right? Present yourself in such a way that people will walk up to you. Treat this thing. It's not meant to be whoosh, Look good and heaven. It's you get in the truth. People form opinion about you, which just when they say first time how do they say it? First break impression make a lot of difference. If we walk up to my interview, and I'll tell you something quickly if I have 2 minutes, man. There was an interview. There was a grant of about 200,000 for a medical research. I work in healthcare. 200,000. They get this grant every 3 years. This is for the best of the best students. 9 students applied. The black guy was the best among them at the interview, but he didn't get his scholarship. He went to that interview in jeans and with a dada. I'm sorry, this is real life in Winnipeg. He was the best. At the interview, he scored 87. The next person was 81. And he didn't get a scholarship. Because at the end of it all, in our interview sheets, we have your other soft skills that we mark. And eventually, when it was decided that because of, he knew that this is a professional meeting, and it came casually, and he lost 200,000 scholarship. So, your parents might not tell you the truth because they fear you. I don't fear you because I'm not your parents, right? But I am telling you what your action or your bandwagon attitude can put you. Oh, yeah, I want to be like my friend. He dresses like this. Mom, let me. He does it. Be different. The reason why I'm telling you to be different because you get something extra for being different. But if you be like them, you will lose like them. Thank you. So finally, you have to know your God. You know, on the 6th day, after creating everything, the Bible recorded that God said, let us create a man in our own image to take dominion over everything. So you are the dominion. After everything, God has given you power still on this earth for you to dominate. Race, language, color, yes, is there, but distinguish yourself and model your God. It's like, so I've gone through, Madam, I'll come back to you again and God bless you for doing this. I saw the caliber of people that you'll be engaged with in the next 2 days. And I'm very, very encouraged that by tomorrow, the youth will be inspired beyond measure. Please carry this in this meeting seriously. You are not the future, you are accountable, and you are responsible now. Have a great conference. Thank you for this opportunity.